Hello, good morning everyone. Welcome to today, new day, Tuesday, 29 March 2022, 9 a.m. sharp, New York time. Good morning, hope to find you all well and getting ready for a new day. We are starting this morning and you are watching right now Nasdaq futures. Big up more than 1% this morning. We also have SP 500 up 0.8%, the Dow 0.75%. So we keeping here the bull case pretty much intact. But looking for this pre-market action and considering the action that we have been seeing the last couple of days, in my opinion, if you are long, you should be trimming gains on the way up and raise the stops on the rest, keep swinging, but in my opinion, it's time to book some of the gains. The move is getting a bit extended. Looking for Nasdaq, can it go higher? Yes, of course it can. Of course it can go higher, much higher, of course, why not? But things getting extended from the 8 and 21 day moving average, we have been seeing very big follow-through continuation. We are getting very near a supply zone. So in my opinion, also looking here for the 5-minute chart, we're seeing some fading from these morning highs. So for now, and looking for the pre-market action, and before we looking for some of the stocks that I have on the watch list, considering Nasdaq, this is the resistance level that you are seeing right now. That's the resistance for the day. So pretty much bulls needs above, needs go back here and resuming back up. Otherwise, if not able to break this resistance wall, and if it breaks below the support, okay, if it does something like this, looking for the fade and look for the pre-market lows as your key support for the day. But we will go back before the end of this pre-market session. We will go back into the Nasdaq. Let's look for some of the names that I have on the watch list. Apple has been just amazing. Okay, I've been making some cash flow with fading Apple, but it's amazing the strength here. Okay, it's really amazing that it keeps going higher. So yeah, they keep buying every single dip. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 consecutive days with Apple closing on the green. Can it go higher? Yes, why not? Yes, it can. Why not? It can, it's possible. Can it make new all-time highs? Yeah, why not? Anything can happen on this market, and we have been seeing crazy things, so why not? But on the way up, in my opinion, you should be trimming your gains. I'm not heading to the longs here, unless that's a scalp intraday. Otherwise, I'll be looking, and if I was long, I'm not long on the stock, but the time that we got long, it was here. We got long here when the price was at 151. We got calls at 155, and more than $20 since our entry. Actually, more than $25 right now at 176. Gapping up this morning. So on this gap up, in my opinion, we are getting a big resistance level. Okay. 176, 177, that's a big level. We are opening above 176. In my opinion, you should be trimming most of the gains. Raise the stops on the rest and looking here for some supply zone. If extends, yeah, it can go into 180. But on the way up, you should be trimming your gains and not heading to the longs. Congratulations, everyone. And it was a crazy move. Looking for AMD, it was one of the names that we got last week. We were playing for upside, and it gave very nice follow-through continuation. Right now, gapping up 122.5. Okay, I want to see if it's able to hold 122. If it holds 122, can it extend into 124, 125? That's the next big level. Okay, and there you should be fading and should be taking some of the gains off. If it breaks below 122, what I'll be looking for the gap fill this morning gap 120. Okay, filling the gap at 120 for $2 fade if it goes below 122. That will be also a focus for the day. Other one, it will be also Boeing. The range on Boeing is getting tight. Okay, the range on Boeing is getting tight. It's gapping up this morning, but the bull case needs above 193 to try to go into $200. So that will be the bull case. Bears needs below yesterday lows, okay, to hold over and go back into 180. So the range is getting tight. I'm keeping Boeing on watch. DraftKings yesterday, we got some long shares. I took some gains already. So we bought at $18 yesterday. I took some off today at 90 cents profit per share this morning. So it was a nice overnight gainer. What we need for the bull case, we need the stock to break above $19.30 to try to go back into the 20. Above 20, the next biggest supply zone, all the way into 24.25. So something to keep on watch. Yesterday, bullish reversal candle. It was a nice deep buying. We missed the lows, but we were able to buy some at $18 and very nice, happy with the overnight gain. So if you are long, in my opinion, you should be trimming some of the gains, keep raising your stops and keep riding while it lasts. Facebook, it's other name that we have been fading in the last couple of sessions. It worked well, but always intraday. Okay, what I've been doing is intraday only and playing for some nice these fades paying very, very well, and we were able to generate very nice cash flow. But they keep buying the dip. Right now gapping up 226 early in the morning. I want to see if 226 is going to hold. If it holds, can extend to 230. But on the way up, same thing that I keep saying, on the way up you should trimming your longs, not heading to the longs, in my opinion. Especially on a gap up, you should be trimming most of the gains. Wait for a possible fade. Fill the gap at 224, so that's a possible scenario below 226. If it fails below 226, looking here for $2 pullback to fill the gap at 224. So something also to keep on watch. Small cap yesterday, it worked well. We faded. But we got into calls 204, okay, calls 204, highlighted the bullish options activity, calls 204, those were great into the close, more than $2 on those calls, calls 204 yesterday with bullish options activity, more $2 into the close, so congratulations everyone. Gapping up this morning into 207, 208. That's the next biggest level, between 208, okay, 208, 210 if extends. In my opinion, on the way up, you should be trimming gains and not heading to the longs. The time to add longs, it was yesterday at 204 when I gave the bullish options activity and highlighted the bounce from the 21-day moving average, recovered the 8-day moving average, now gapping up. Want to see if it's able to go above 208. And if it's squeezed to 10, it's a level to fade, in my opinion. If it fades below 208, then you should be looking for $2 pullback to fill the gap at 206. So also IWM, it will be a focus today. Microsoft, it was just amazing yesterday. Out of the gate, that's time stamped on Discord, okay? And also, I trade on Discord, live trading from Monday to Friday. I share my screen as I'm sharing right now to you, but I'm sharing on Discord. Also, you have the sound, and I let you know when I get in, get out of the positions, and he also received test notifications on Discord with my entries and my exits. And first thing early in the morning was buying calls, okay, calls 310 in the first minute of the day, right after the market open, calls 310. In 10 minutes, we doubled the money, and I got in, get out, get my cash flow, and got back into the cash. But happy to see that we are having a follow-through continuation. So the stock gapping up this morning, 313 plus. So congratulations to all the longs that held and swing long calls 310. As you know, I'm a day trader by nature. So I trade for a living, I trade for cash flow. So I look for opportunities intraday, either up or down. Really don't care where the market is going next. I got very nice cash flow on this rip higher, but happy to see gapping up. If you are swing long this trade, please book some of the gains and raise the stops on the rest. Keep riding the momentum, okay? But in my opinion, we are getting near one of the next biggest level, 315. So on this gap up, you should be trimming some of the gains and raising the stops on the rest. If it goes above 315, yeah, you have 320, but do not risk too much. In my opinion, you should be trimming gains, not heading to the longs. Congratulations, everyone. NVDA also keeps showing an amazing relative strength. It has been pretty much amazing. I'm not chasing this one, honestly. Gapping up this morning, okay, all the way into 290. 290 is one of the levels. If it goes above 290, if you look into your options chain, go look into your options chain, look for the left side on the call side. You see that 290, it's one of the levels where you see biggest open interest. Above that, you have $300, but not chasing the move. Can it go? Yeah, of course it can. We have 346, can go $300. Yes, of course it can, but I'm not chasing the move. On this gap up, I would be trimming most of the gains, raise the stops on the rest, and looking here for some possible gap filling. Gap fills at 282, okay? So that's one of the levels. If it fills the gap, watch out. The cubes also a focus. Why? The cubes are opening very near 370. 370 is not only a technical level, okay, 370, but also in terms on options. If you look once again for your options chain, you see 370 is a big level in terms on options. Can it go higher? Yes, we are seeing a short covering rally. We are seeing deep buyers buying the fade every single day. But the move, once again, is getting extended. So 370, it seems that a very nice level for a possible fade. 365, if it fills the gap going to 365 in my it's a possible target. So I will be looking for Nasdaq if it fails and to break higher above these morning highs. If it fails, looking for a possible gap filling at 365. Roadblocks, also I had roadblocks to the watch. Why? The range is getting tight here on the roadblocks. Okay, the range is getting very tight. Yesterday they bounced from 46. Okay, so 46 is a level. Okay, big level 46. They have been buying $46. So I want to see if they push it into the next level. What's the next level? 52, 53. Right now at 49. So adding roadblocks to the watch to see if it's able to go all the way into $50 plus. Snap also, it was on watch. I told you yesterday it's on watch. Why the range? Same thing as roadblocks. The range is getting tight. Okay, so right now between $34 and $37, $3 range here, and bulls needs above 37 to go into 40, 42. The next biggest supply zone, $42. Bears needs below 34 to go into the low 30s. But we have been seeing some big short squeezes. So yeah, we can have some big short squeezes also on the social media. So something to keep on watch going forward. SPY, what can I say about SPY? Gapping up this morning, gapping right into one of the levels, 460. We are 459. So on this gap up, in my opinion, you should be trimming gains. Already above 458, it was one of the levels. Gapping up this morning, 460. If you look for your option chain, once again, if you look for your left side where you see the biggest open interest, you see 460. So 460 is a level on the first touch. In my opinion, it can fade, and below 460 we have 455. If it goes above 460, okay, if it goes, let's zoom in a little bit, if it goes above 460, the next biggest level it's at 465. And there, in my opinion, it's a sell instead of a buy. So 460 is the first level, above that 465, but not heading to the longs on this move up, okay? Looking for some possible fadings. Tesla gapping up also this morning. I will use Tesla and the names that are gapping up this morning to measure the bull bear trend. What do I mean with that? What they are going to do with this gap up? Are they going to fade and fill the gap, or are they going to press short some more, as we saw yesterday on Tesla, where they push it down but push it back up, printed a higher low, and from there resume back up and gapping up this morning? What they are going to do, okay? Are they going to sell, okay, right now above 1100 on Tesla? Are they going to sell above 1100 and fill the gap at 1097? We have yesterday lows as key support. Or are they going to squeeze a little bit more, holding price above 1100? If you look, once again, if you look for your options chain, look for your left side, look for your weekly and monthly options expiration, where you see the biggest volume and biggest open interest, 1100. It's when, if we hold and we start seeing out of the money calls playing out, we can have a gamma squeeze, $50 up the next level, and $100 up is the second level on Tesla. So something to keep on watch. So overall, the action is pretty much bullish. Going back into Nasdaq, the action is pretty much bullish on the tech name, especially on the tech name. Apple has been an amazing mover. It has been going up every single day from the last 10 days, but in my opinion, this should fade one of these days. Maybe we can have a turnaround Tuesday, who knows? But something to keep on watch, in my opinion. Once again, on the move up, you reduce your risk, raise your cash, look for some fading, and from there we will reevaluate. The fading that I'll be looking is only for cash flow, okay? Because as I've been saying in the last couple of sessions, we are on a short term, at least on the short term, we are on a bull market. We recovered the bull market. If you look, why did we recover the bull market? Because we break down, okay, the level we break down, it was on January. We break down on Nasdaq, we break down here, where when we have price below the 8 and 21 day moving average, and also bear cross, okay. This amount, we have a move back here above the 8 and 21 day moving average, bull cross, and we keep riding above the 8 and 21 day moving average. So yeah, we are on a bull market, but not expecting this to go straight up in straight line. So looking for some fadings, as we have been seeing. We saw some last week, also this week. I'll be looking for the level, some of the levels for some possible fade, shake things a little bit as we saw last week, okay, some fadings. It's possible on the way up, but keeping the bull case pretty much intact while we are above the 8 and 21 day moving average. Those are my biggest levels, okay. With this said, is time to go. If you are watching on the YouTube, thank you for watching. I'm doing this 9 a.m. pre-market briefing from Monday to Friday. So please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Turn the notifications on so you can receive, be notified on tomorrow a new video that I'll be looking and I will be doing. And thank you all for watching. We wish you all a great trading. Stay safe and see you all tomorrow. Bye bye everyone.